Hello and welcome back to another episode on Purbeck Valley with jbwagric. So you see that we are in a brand new yard. It's a bit laggy, so the yard is it's still not done. There's still some equipment that's got to arrive. I've got to sort the shed nearer the trees. I've got to bring that forward a bit. We've got the two Vultras. Well, one is going out subsoiling later with the T7. The Vulture that's on the rowing up is actually a one that we aren't going to be using much because it's going to be in the shed behind me. Now this shed behind me has cost quite a lot of money because it's going to be housing once we get the digger, a shed for the digger, that's coming off the low loader, and then the two Scanias will go in the shed, the Vultras will go in the shed, the truck and the Defender will also go in the shed. Behind me we've got the JCB and the Massey. Now the Massey it's going on hire for a couple of days, so that's why that's there. It's brand new to, well, it's not, it's a second hand machine that we've brought. We've got to jump in the Defender and go over and have a look at what the T7's doing, because the T7 is doing some work for the dairy farmer, but the person who was meant to be doing the work hasn't turned up today, so I've got to go and jump on and do the work. It's a bit of subsoiling, it's a bit of taking some land back that needs to be sorted, but we'll go in the shed. Like I said, sorry about the lag. It's very, I think it's because there's a lot of vehicles around. I'm going to change the sign here at some point, but alright, we're going to have to go through the big shed doors. So yeah, welcome. So we've got the 7810, the two 7810s, one Ford, one John Deere over there. And then we've got the Massey 8S, we've got the Case Maxon, and then we've got the Case Puma. Then we've got two JCBs, the new Fast Track, the 3230. I always get this wrong. 3230, yeah. For some reason, on last episode, I said that was a 3220 or something. Then we've got a Valtra. Then over here, we've got, which no one will have known, we've brought a John Deere 9900. Because our class is, well, we're having more issues with it, so we've brought a second one. So the John Deere is going to replace the class. So the class will be our second chopper. The John Deere will be our first chopper. But yeah, it's been in the shed for quite a bit. There's quite a lot of space, so that's why I said we'll try and keep the tractors that side, the choppers this side, and we'll try and put the lorries in at some point. But oh, we got I think this bit down the back here. I'll show you quickly. We've also got a new tractor, but I think he's going, or it's going over to another job, so we'll have a look at that later. But here behind, you have to come. You can't. You have to go round the back of the machinery shed, is our wash area. So we've had this installed. Basically the tractor comes in, or implement or spreader comes in, you wash it, goes down the grid. So we're not have to wash in the yard off as much as we need to. We've got a bit of a wash area here, but that's just not important really. Very sorry about the lag. Like I said, it does it sometimes, but then doesn't do it other times. So we will, like I said, I'll do a yard tour when I've got the yard fully done. But we've moved to a new yard now. So I'm just gonna drop this. Just gonna drop the Bowser off because we don't need it. I'm hoping we don't. Just gonna double check I've actually taken it off. Yep, it's off. So yeah, for some reason it gets laggy a bit when you're coming out this. But once we get over to the dairy farm, it'll be fine. Oh, it's mainly done, but they've the forage well, not our new drill, which I will show you now. I'll have to just go this way. I've got to just sort this person out. So this is oats. This has been directly drilled. The dairy farmer, wherever his machine is, which is just here. But yeah, the oats doing brilliant. We've got a bit of baling to do for the dairy farmer. Well, just try not. We're gonna have to, but like I said, the moment it's just because it's March now. We're getting everything planted for. So like this. This is oats as well for the same dairy farmer. He wants oats this year to be planted, so we've got our new drill. That's been moved later. But we're going to go and just jump on the subsoiler. I think you'll see that drill next episode where we've done the subsoiling, because that's planting grass for the dairy farmer, because he wants to put the cattle in that rather than the big field that he's got. So we've said that's fine. Oh yeah, our tractors are here at the moment. Our chopper and our big M is actually down at this farm, because we're going to be doing second cut here. So we've left the machines at the farm. The farmer said that's fine by us. Well, they don't use this shed, so we are. We've brought the shed off him, so that's our storage shed. So I'm gonna go. Why have we got a tractor in the field? No, never mind. Oh yeah, the farmer's got the farmer. Show you quickly, because he's brought a new tractor and a new grain trailer. I got to drive. I had to move some manure for him the other day, so that's why we've got loads of manure there. Because that is going on once this field's been. Once these fields have been harvested, the manure's going over onto them. I do need a like a support vehicle for the farm. So he's brought one of these tractors. A very nice trailer on it, actually. Very nice. So I'm just going to park here, because it's not far. But it's a T7225 with an AW trailer on it. Handle's brilliant. We are actually going to be possibly selling 3 of our tractors and buying one of these, because it can do work of 3 tractors, and we don't need many tractors because we're not going to be doing a lot. So yeah, maybe you will see one of them in the company soon. But we are gonna head down to the field. Now, he wanted this field to be done because he's brought some beef cattle, and he wanted to put them down here. Now I've said that you may be able to get the beef cattle, but you're going to have to make sure that there's a gate to the field, because at the moment there is no gates in this field. So we've decided to subsoil it. We should have mowed it first and then done all the work, because it would have been easier, but we're basically just putting grass into the finger again. But what he said is he's got a field over there that he doesn't want anything to, like, any mowing done. So he said he'll put the beef cattle over there, and then he'll use these as silage or hay or whatever. So we are in our T7, the old style T7 that we've got on the farm. So we are just gonna like I said, just do some subsoiling today. Getting a bit of doing a bit of groundwork basically. What I'm gonna do is, yeah, we've got to put a fence there. Well, we've got to take the trees out and put a fence in for him. Because for some reason he hasn't got a fence there, and he's wondering why the cattle are in this field. So I'll do that for him. But at the moment we're just trying to get a bit of work done. He doesn't do any. He hasn't got any workers, so he can't be like send one worker out. Um, and we've got this. So basically, we brought this a while ago, and it was in the shed, and I was like, why do I need it? And I put the subsoiler on to go and do a job for this farmer. Did the job, and it's just stayed on the subsoiler. So we always try and get the headlands as best as we can. But it's a bit of a hard job when there's hills and stones and everything. Oh, there's a track to this field from that farm. Oh, I've just realised why. I know why he wants to put the beef cattle over there. Because he has to run, he'll run them through this field and into the farm if he has to. So, that's very good actually. We will, like, we'll sort the stuff out that he needs to do. This isn't what this T7 does all year long. It's also summertime. It'll do a bit of trailer work. It'll do a bit of baler work. It'll do if it needs to, and because we're selling 3 tractors off the fleet to buy a new tractor, because I think the reason why it's lagging so much in our yard is because we have so many implements, tractors, lorries, the digger. We've got the 2 Scanias which we could sell and buy 1 truck if we needed to, but we don't really do much with the lorries, so that may go. May bring them back later, but the lorries don't really need to be on the farm. So yeah, I was a bit. He phoned me up the other day and was like, I need you to come and do the subsoiling for me. And I was like, well, I would do, but I haven't got anyone to run the tractor, so. And he's like, well, I've just got a worker down. Like, I've just hired a new person and he can drive tractors. So if you show him what to do, he'll do it. I was like, okay, that's fine. So he's done the headland, and then he's gone down one strip. But then they've got a lot of work on now, so he's stopped doing that. But I did tell him thank you for it. Like I said, this field isn't really. It's a permanent pasture, so it's never been subsoiled or ripped up or anything. So it's a bit on the rough side when you're going down the field, but so yeah, we've got the slurry done now. So the slurry's done. This one is going. Well, actually, it isn't going, because I thought it was going to go do the subsoiling on the ground, but it doesn't do anything. So we've just said we'll leave it. So yeah, it doesn't take long to do it. I've missed a few bits, I know that, but when you've got the old school or old type T7 with that noise, but yeah, what we'll do is I'll get the drill next, come in and drill it, and then we'll get the rollers on it. We haven't rolled the oats, which we should have. They've germinated too quickly, so we can't now. But I'm hoping that yeah, I'm hoping that sorry, it was just someone was trying to call me to ask about a mowing job. But they said they'd call me back in a bit. So yeah, we're just gonna we'll get this bit done and then we'll end the video. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and as always, until next time, bye for now.